Very difficult actually, to be fair to her, right? Product of the first three terms. Ben, let's go. Right. Means T1 multiplied by T2 multiplied by T3. Okay with that? Right. The Tn formula is A or n to the power minus 1. Everybody cool with that? Right. So what happens when t equals 1? What happens when t equals 1? What's the answer for Tn? What's 1 take away 1? 1 take away 1 is 0. R to the power 0 is 1. So Tn is A. Or sorry, T1 is A. Can anybody tell me what T2 would be then? Huh? T1. T2 would be AR. Because N is 2. And T3? AR squared. It's just whatever term you're given, it's 1 power of R less than that. T100 would be AR to the power of 99. Okay? Now, when you multiply the three of them by each other, the answer is 27. So let's do that. What's A multiplied by AR multiplied by AR squared? Anybody care to tell me? A cubed R cubed equals 27. You cool with that? And what can I say about AR then? AR to the power of 3 is 27. So what does that mean about AR? Cube rooted to get 3. Right. First piece of information has been used. What's the second piece of information? Add them together and your answer is 13. So what does that mean? A plus AR squared equals 13. We cool with that? Alright. Why don't we just change this AR into what? Just change it into 3 outright, can't we? So what does that leave over then? And what can I change this into? This is A times AR. And what's A times AR? 3A. So I have A plus 3 plus 3A equals. Yes, it is. Lovely jubbly. Alright, thought that was working out really easy for a second. So you're right. It's AR times R. Yeah, we're going to end up changing that back in a minute anyway, but look, we'll roll with it for the time being. Is everybody happy with 3R? Is everybody happy that AR squared is 3R? Okay, and and that equals 13. Now what can I say R equals? 3 over A, okay? So what can we do down here then? Bring the 3 over to your side to become 10. So it's going to be A plus 3R. Sorry, this thing has been acting on me today. Might reset it half time. A plus 3. Bring that 3 over to your side and you get 10. Now I'm meant to have an R, haven't I? But what am I going to put instead? Okay. And what we're going to do next is we're going to multiply everything by A. So it's going to be A squared plus 9 equals 10A. So I multiplied both sides by A to get rid of the denominator. And then we're just going to have A squared minus 10A plus 9 equal to 0. Then what we're going to have next, lads? A minus 9 and A minus 1 equals 0. What are my two answers then? A equals 1 or A equals 9. Alright, what's the R values then? What's R equal to? r equals 3 over a. So what's the r value of the first one? What's 3 over 1? 3. And what about the second one? The r value will be 3 over 9, which is, anybody? 1/3. Do those two answers work out? Let's find out. First sequence is 1, 3, and 9. Because you multiply by 3 every time. Second sequence is 9. Multiply 9 by 1/3. 3. And then multiply 1/3 by 1/3. 1. They both multiply to give you 27. And they both add to give you 13. And you're done. Is that alright with you guys? Okie dokie. It's easy enough. And how many terms does it want? It wants the first 4 terms. No bother. Multiply 9 by 3 to get. And multiply 1 by 1/3 to get 1/3. There's your two answers. All good? Alright. Let's move on. Question 17. Alright. Find the numbers of terms in each of the following geometric sequences. This is handy enough actually. Right. What's the a value? 5. What's the r value? What? The r value? 3. What's the tn value? ARM minus 1, right? So what's that? 5 times 3 to the power of? I don't know what term this is, do I? I haven't got a clue. Alright, how'd you find out? What's the first thing you're going to have to do? Divide by 5, isn't it? What happens when you divide by 5? You could log both sides, couldn't you? Is it necessary? Why isn't it necessary? And we have a quicker way? Three to the power of 6. What's the n value? The n value will be 7. If you were to log both sides and bring the power to the front, you can do it that way as well. I'll remind you of how to do this. The n minus 1 goes to the front. That's what I'm teaching the 5th years at the moment. So before Christmas last year, you guys would have done this type of stuff. And then what do we do next? Anybody? Log 729 divided by log 3. And what you get for that? You'll get 6. And n minus 1 is 6, and n equals 7. Is that okay? Who did it this way? And who did it that way? Ouch. It's great you can do it though. But there was a shortcut on, wasn't there? Alright. What about the next question? What's the a value this time? Alright. What's the r value? Huh? A 12th? Or sorry, an 8th. Okay. What's the tn value? A or n to the minus 1. So the tn value is, for God's sake, tn value is 48 1/8 to the power of n. Alright. What? Yes. Okay. What happens when I divide by 48? So 3 over 248 divided by 48. That it looks terrible, to be honest. Oof. 1 over 32768. Who got that far? Alright. Once again, I'm much lazier than you guys. You know what you could do? If you're feeling really lazy. Ready? Twice. 3 times. 4 times. 5 times. Ah, it's 5 times. Hooray! 1 over 8 to the power of n minus 1 equals 1 over 8 to the power of 5. What's n to the what's 1 to the power of anything? What's 1 to the power of anything? 1. What's 8 to the power of n minus 1? Anybody got an n value for me now? Who did it using logs? Oh, God love you. Who wants to see it done using logs? Alright, good man. Yep, I won't rat you out, don't worry. Alright, so to do it using logs, you do the following. You would log 1/8. I can't even draw an 8 at the moment. This is how bad this has gotten today. You go with that, and then it's before that business there, isn't it? What is it again? It's oh, I forgot the number as well, didn't I? What was the formula we had for ARN again? Well, we would have divided the 48 in first, wouldn't we? Yeah. What's r to the power of n again? N 8 to the power of n. If you're bored, move on to the next exercise and have a good long look at it. Thank you, Nick. Divide by 48, what do you get? Was a 1 over 2,768. Okay. So daily, we're at this stage here, right? And then what we're going to do is we're going to log both sides. Any log of your choosing, okay? And I'll log 1 over 8 to the power of n minus 1. And then we'll log this here as well. We cool with that? Now, daily, what happens to the n minus 1? Yeah. And it's going to be multiplied. The n minus 1 goes to the front, and it's going to be multiplied by this here, isn't it? But we can just bring that over and divide it straight away just to save myself writing any more stuff. So it's going to be, throw all that into the calculator daily. 10 log 32768 divided by log, what is it? 1/8. And you get an answer of, is it 5, is it? And then n minus 1 equals 5, and then n equals 6. Alright, what question?